Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Reed.
Thanks for having me back.
Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, so we're going to go over some more tools and resources out of the Gratitude and Mindfulness Resources book, right?
That's right.
Okay, so what do you have for me today?
So today we have an exercise called PEMSAG.
Okay, so what's that?
So it's an acronym, and so we're just going to do an overall check-in. How are we feeling physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually? What's our attitude, and what are we grateful for?
Okay, that sounds simple enough.
You ready to jump in?
I guess I am. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so I invite you to uncross legs and arms. I like to start practices like that to let the energy flow. So grounding down with both feet on the ground, arms in a position of comfort. Eyes, I recommend being closed if you're able to, taking the practice inward and focusing in between the eyebrows at brow point. And if you prefer to have your eyes open, maybe close them and then just flutter them open. Find something on the ground in front of you that's not moving. I recommend looking at the ground to remove some distraction that the periphery sight could bring. And I also recommend closing them all the way if you're able to remove the distraction of sight altogether and really take the practice inward and become aware of the internal climate. So we're becoming still in the physical body in the present moment. We're drawing awareness to natural breath, and we're focused on brow point or soft gaze with the eyes open on the focal point. And as we stay aware of natural breath together, let's exhale all the air out of the lungs, squeeze that last little bit of air out with the low belly, and then a big deep breath in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And then as you're ready, I invite you to return to natural breath and draw your awareness to your physical body in the present moment. And as you draw awareness to your physical body in the present moment, notice any sensations you might be feeling. Notice where you're feeling those sensations. Notice any tension you might be holding, and also notice where you might be feeling any tension. So as you notice sensations, maybe tension, try just to name it and not tell a story about it, and try not to judge it. So an example would be, I feel tension in my neck. But not a story about the tension, not that it's good or bad, just that there's tension. I feel tingling in my toes. Again, no story, no judgment, just that I feel tingling in my toes. And let's take another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And let's shift awareness from our physical body to our emotional self. So in the present moment, I invite you to draw awareness to your heart space, to your heart center, and identify the emotions that you're feeling in this moment. And as you identify your emotions, try to use emotion word like happy, sad, angry, frustrated, versus a judgment word of good or bad or okay or fine. So in the present moment, identify what you're feeling emotionally. And we'll take another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And let's shift awareness from our emotional selves to our mental selves. So in this moment, I invite you to become an observer of your mind. And as you tune into your mind in the present moment, become aware of the thoughts that you're thinking. As you become aware of your thoughts, notice the frequency. Notice the quality. And try not to judge any of the thoughts. Try just to draw awareness to them. And let's take another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And let's shift awareness from our mental selves to our spiritual selves. And I like to think of, what am I feeling connected to? Or perhaps disconnected from? And we'll take another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And in this moment, choose the attitude that you have. And notice that I said choose. We do get to choose the attitude that we bring to every situation and every moment. So there is power in choosing your attitude. In this moment, what is your attitude? And we'll take another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And I invite you to call into your heart and into your mind's eye 3 things in this very moment to have gratitude for. And we'll take one more deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then just keep your awareness on natural breath. As you keep your awareness on natural breath, if you've chosen to close your eyes, I invite you to begin to blink them open. Maybe taking your gaze down, and then as you're ready, raising your gaze and bringing yourself back into the space and back into the room.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that is that's one complete check-in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine how doing that on a regular basis would transform me.
Mm-hmm. It essentially is helping you learn about yourself, helping me learn about myself, tuning into the subtleties of the very intelligent bodies that we have, and identifying emotions that maybe we haven't been paying attention to. And then it's also identifying thoughts and then creating some space between the thought and an action. So as we create space, we get to then choose, and there's power in choosing. How am I going to show up versus being driven by my thoughts? My thoughts driving, my thoughts feeding my emotions and then driving my behaviors. I can stop and say, oh, is that serving me? I can do something differently. And it takes practice. It doesn't happen overnight. Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Well, thank you for joining.
See you next time.
Bye.